Right then, it's Thursday. We have a lot of League One fixtures this weekend, so I'm just going to quickly run through my predictions. Kicking us off is the game of the weekend in League One. Birmingham take on Wickham. First versus second. Birmingham, the best home team in the division. I mean, they're the best team in the division, but their home form has been amazing. Won 13, drawn 3, lost none. Wickham, they are the best away team in a division currently and the highest scorers away. But Birmingham are just too good for this level, aren't they? So I think I'm going to go for another Birmingham win, 2-0. Wrexham take on Bolton. Wrexham, they'll be disappointed they didn't make it to Wembley. They blew a 2-goal lead against Peterborough. But in terms of the league, if Wickham do lose at Birmingham, 3 points of Wrexham will put them level on points with Wickham. So it's a huge game for them. Bolton, they do need to pick up some points to stay in the playoff hunt. I just feel like this game will be entertaining. Sort of end-to-end, lots of goals, which means it'll probably be 0-0. But going with my theory, it'll be entertaining. I do think Wrexham will get the win, so I've gone for a 3-2 home win. Barnsley take on Lincoln. Barnsley, they've won their last 2 games. Obviously, they were both away because their home record, I think it's just 4 wins and 16 at home this season. I don't know why, but Oakwell is not a fortress for them. Lincoln, disappointing season really. I think a lot of people thought they might push for the playoffs, but they're down in 13th. I am going to go for a Barnsley win. I think it'll be tight. So I'm going for a 1-0 home win. Bristol Rovers take on Rotherham. Bristol Rovers in 19th. They've really got to pick up some points. They're only 3 points from the drop zone. Rotherham, they're back in really poor form. 4 losses in their last 5. I just had to check that Steve Evans is still their manager, and he is. So surprised they've stuck with him, considering their season's been so poor. I'm going to go for a Bristol Rovers home win, 2-1. Burton Albion take on Mansfield. Burton are in 21st place, hunting down like Peterborough, Bristol Rovers, Exeter in front of them to get out the relegation zone. Mansfield lost 4 of their last 5 in really poor form. I do fancy goals in this game, so I've gone for a 3-2 home win to Burton. Crawley take on Cambridge. Both teams in the relegation zone. Don't know, look at the table. They'd have to put some good results together to get out of it. Cambridge, obviously they got their new manager Bounce at home to Stockport. And obviously I bet on Stockport. Of course they were going to win. I think this will be a tight, scrappy, typical relegation battle game. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Exeter take on Northampton. Exeter 18th, Northampton 17th. Both sort of in danger. They need to pick up some points. I did see Exeter, I think they've been in Spain this week, so maybe that makes some difference to their performances because they've lost 4 of their last 5. Quite a lot of goals in their games though, so I'm going to go for a score draw 2-2. Leyton Orient take on Charlton. Massive game, 6th versus 7th. Leyton Orient, they were flying in such good form. Lost at Bolton, lost at Birmingham, which were tough games. Charlton, they won 3 of their last 4, losing at Birmingham. So yeah, I just think Leyton Orient's confidence might be shattered a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 away win. Peterborough take on Shrewsbury. Big game down at the bottom. Again, Shrewsbury, like Crawley and Cambridge, they're going to have to put some good results together to get out of it. But Peterborough are bang in trouble. They did have a really good win at Huddersfield last weekend. Obviously, good win in the week in the Cup. Is it the Virtue Trophy? To get to Wembley. And I think it's a really good chance for them to kick on and get away from the relegation zone. So I've gone for a 2-1 home win. Stevenage take on Huddersfield. Like I said, Huddersfield, they lost at home to Peterborough last week. Then they lost to Wigan. So they're in 5th place still. Lots of teams behind them. So they're going to have to start picking up some points to stay in those playoff places. Stevenage, 12th. Not a lot of goals in their games. I think it'll be tight. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Stockport take on Blackpool. Like I say, Stockport better than last weekend, so they lost. They're in 4th. Probably I don't think they'll get automatics now, but they need to keep winning to keep the teams below them at bay. I think they'll be good for a playoff spot though. Blackpool, love a draw, 11th place, but I think Stockport will bounce back with a 2-0 win. And finally, Wigan take on Reading. Like I say, Wigan, good win against Huddersfield. Not lost in their last 3 now. Reading in 9th place. I think considering their circumstances, they're having a really good season. I think it'll be a tight game though. So we're going for a 1-1 draw. Those are my predictions for this weekend. Let's see how we get on.